Okay. Hey guys, so I asked on my social media what I should do as far as my first makeup tutorial ever. The most requested was pretty much an everyday, simple, light eyeshadow look. I understand that most people will not put falsies on for their everyday look, but if you know me, you know that I wear falsies pretty much all the time. I didn't really go into detail as far as the foundation, brow, or lash application. I plan on doing those as separate tutorials, but you know, I kind of want to keep it simple for my first makeup tutorial and kind of see how it went. So I hope you enjoy it. If you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Okay, foundation's on. So usually I use the same beauty blender sponge, but I'll use the bottom part of it for the concealer. And a little teeny tiny bit under here. Literally. Teeny tiny. I used to like a little bit on that guy. I used to do my nose too, but I have so much texture on my nose at all times that it would literally just highlight it, and I don't want that. So this is the darker one. The darker one I'm fine with kind of smearing all over the place because it kind of acts sort of somewhat like a foundation. So this is like that. And the one over here. On my chin. For some reason, I don't. How do I look? Looking sexy. Thank you. For some reason, my chin, it's the only place that makeup just likes to jump off of my face because I'll be halfway through the day, everything else is fine, and my chin's like completely naked. I don't get it. So I usually put a lot of concealer on my chin. I think I'm bland. With the leftover concealer that I have on the blender, I'll probably just wipe it over my nose just so it's not super shiny. Just like Jacqueline Hill says. Fear harsh lines like you fear the devil. Don't forget that. Before I put on bronzer, I'll set everything with loose powder. I use loose powder. Really, I use whatever powder I have at the time. This isn't even the powder that it says it is because it used to be Ulta's brand powder, which had its own compact, and then it broke, and instead of wasting it and throwing it away, I smashed it up and I put it in this guy. Be thrifty, guys. It's really important. Makeup's expensive. I have like a no brand brush. I don't even know where this came from, to be honest with you. Now I'll kind of sort of go over the brows, not a lot because then your brows just look dusty and that's weird. But I'm going to do a little bit just because you want them to set and you don't want them to look shiny. The pomade will kind of sort of make them look shiny. I don't like shiny brows. If you like shiny brows, that's totally up to you. There are no rules of makeup. So if you want shiny brows, go you rock those shiny brows. Or boy, whoever you is. Okay, after you set the powder all over the face, I take bronzer. The one I use is the Hoola from Benefit. I'll start back here at my hairline and I'll go straight down. Wherever you want the deepest contours, where you're going to start. And then when you have less product on your brush, that's when you kind of can blend it out into more areas of your face. So you're going to start back here and lightly. And then already you have a lot of product that's left. So then you can kind of go up. Down here, come closer to your mouth. I don't really ever go past here, and you start looking a little bit muddy. Okay, we can go up here a little bit. Move the mirror. Damn. I'm not used to having an audience. I mean, it's kind of like a flat brush, not really. It's not a big poofy one like my face powder brush. It's more kind of like a contour brush. They have the ones that are like super like long, and there's so many dick jokes. Yeah, so you go up to the forehead. I start here, and you just go for it. You just have at it, and you blend until your fingers bleed. This music is so dramatic. Okay, come here, and blend until your fingers bleed again. I'm gonna go up into the hairline. I realize, guys, my hair is a hot freaking mess. But you know what? You're not here for the hair. You're here for the face. And that's what I'm serving you today. I'm serving you face. I shouldn't wrinkle my forehead because then I'm gonna have like lines of contour. Okay, now that you've blended until tomorrow, now we get to play with eyeshadow. Wait, no, blush. Oh my gosh, and highlight. Who am I? So my blush brush. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Blush.
Blush.
Brush. So the blush that I have been using for, I don't even know what color this is. Peach Twist. Oh, I do know what color this is. Peach Twist. I've had this forever. Oh, I can't blow on my brush. Don't blow on your brushes, guys. It's not sanitary. I start at the apples and go around. Oh, that's a lot of blush over here. Okay, we're gonna fix that. Does it look like I got slapped on this side? Boom, 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 boom. Highlight. What is, again, what's wrong with me? I completely forgot how to do all of this. Okay, so one of my most prized possessions is Becca. It's not champagne pop. Champion pop. Stop looking at me like that.
What are you trying to say?
Champagne pop. It's Jaclyn Hill's highlight, and I don't have it yet, and I really, really want it, but I just got her palette, and that's perfectly fine with me. That's okay. And this is Becca. It's Opal. It's so pretty. Wow! Science!
Knowledge is power.
I just did that in there.
I like the e.l.f. brushes.
I don't have any. This is the most exciting part. This is when I get to play with my Jaclyn Hill palette. Ready, 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 ready. Ah! Is it in frame?
Yes, it is.
Is the whole thing in frame?
The whole thing is in frame.
all its glory?
It's in,
oh. Watch it, I drop it and all falls to pieces. No! Like all the nudes are gonna be like completely like hit pan, and then she's gonna be like, there, Dana, you can have this. Please, thanks. I mean, it's gorgeous, I'll use it, but I mean, like, people tend to get a little like scared of those ones. Don't worry about it, guys, we'll do a tutorial someday. Hi! Alright, we're gonna do all nudes. I have to sneeze.
Bless you.
Well, there goes that.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Want some pepper up your nose?
No, I don't.
Does it help to sneeze?
Yeah, but that's the end of the tutorial. I started watching. For the millionth time, no brand brushes. It says, okay, it's kind of funny. I've never read this before. Smudge Tash. Like mustache. Fluffy blending brush. That's what you want. I have a dark shadow brush and I have a lighter shadow brush. I clean them. That's just kind of what happens. So since we're doing, what I do is I start with the transition color, which is going to be basically your lighter shade that you're going to be using. So this I'm going to use. It's gonna be this guy right here. So we're gonna use that one. That's blending. Seems to be one of the harder things to kind of get used to when you're doing makeup. What I do is I will put the product on the part of my eye that I want it to be the darkest pretty much every time, and then as you're moving it around your eyeball, it's removing the product from the brush, and it's, you know, gonna be able to blend it on brush. You go right in the crease. This is where I'm gonna want the darkest gathering of shadow to be. And we'll go up from there. I won't clean my brush, or I won't use a clean brush, because all in all, I want everything to blend seamlessly to the point where you can't even tell that there's more than one color on there, unless it's going to be obvious. So, let's see. What do I want to do next? So I want it to kind of show up for you guys. I don't want it to be completely nude. I'm going to go for kind of a darker shade, which is going to be called Buns. And it's going to be this guy right here. Okay, we're gonna go for that. Same thing as before. You're gonna start in the crease, and you're gonna work your way out. You have control of the brush, guys. I mean, you do. Keep that. No, you don't have. She's shaking her head. You have control of your brush. I swear. You tell that brush who's boss. Same thing as before. Start in the crease. You can tell when there's less product, obviously, because it's not going to be as dark as you move it around. But you don't want to add more product to the brush quite yet. That's where a lot of things tend to go wrong, is you put too much product on your brush too soon, and then you have darker lids than you want. Less is more. You can build. It's harder for it to be taken off than it is to be put on. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna get my light here. Alright, now. That's a harsh line. You don't want harsh lines. So take your brush, or you can get a completely clean brush at this point. You're going to wipe it off. Get as much product as you can off of that sucker. And then you're going to go and you're going to blend more. Go right onto the line. See, I still see a harsh line and I'm not digging it. So we're going to keep... I'm going to try the transition shade and see if that's going to help me. Should get the build of the dark that you want in the crease. Ooh, that's a lot. Too much, too much. Okay, you got your harsh line. Clean your brush, or get a new one. And then you're gonna keep blending. For some reason, this eye, I don't know why, if it's the angle that I work on or whatever, but this eye tends to have like a really fun bulge, if you will, at the end of it. So I gotta stick my finger over there and actually blend it with my big. Are we even? I think we're even. We're gonna use Enlight. It's gonna be this first one right here. Okay. We're gonna not use a brush. We're gonna use our good old digits. Easier to pack Back it on that way. Excuse me, I got the hip bumps. My eyes are so dry. Do I like that? Once your eyeshadow is pretty much on, I'm going to put a color underneath. That way it just kind of wraps everything up. Let's see. I'll either usually go for whatever color I put in the creases, the darker one, or I'll do a completely different color. I'm going to use the same color that I put in the crease, which is going to be the buns. The buns. That guy right there. We'll use the same brush. I'll get it right on just that little corner of the brush right there. I can't really see that. It's dark. Just because I know that I put on thicker eyeliner, I want it to show up. So I'll put it below pretty much where I know the eyeliner is going to end. We're going to do a highlight on the brow bone. I'll use my finger on this one again. I'll use the same one that I used on the actual lid, the In Light. I do always do the thing with the eyebrows. I was going to raise my eyebrows. You do what you want. Right here. Too much of a highlight on the brow bone. I don't usually like my highlight to go completely across underneath my eyebrows. That's just not usually how I do it. Okay, so we're good on eyeshadow. Now what I do is I will put on my pencil liner first. So the one that I use, it's the Rimmel London Exaggerate. I've been using this stuff for quite some time. I like it because I can smudge it. It doesn't necessarily have the best staying power, like I will have to reapply if I feel the need to. Alright, liquid liner. I use e.l.f. It's $3 and it's never let me down. Maybe one day I'll actually do like a thorough tutorial on it. Right now I'm just kind of not really going to explain too much.
Got it. We're good. We're golden.
Golden, stay golden, pony boy. Oh, look at that. I gave myself a little beauty mark on accident. Ah, we're gonna leave it. Cake Face lashes, they're switched, sorry, but these are in Fauxy, F-A-U-X-Y. I will usually cut down my lashes. I'll cut off a good chunk at the end because I have smaller eyes, and when you have lashes that the strips are too long, it doesn't fit your eyes. This is the little Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Start at the base of the lashes, work your way up, wiggle that, get all those lashes. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I will not do my bottom lashes until after. Yes, I put mascara on my lower lashes. A lot of people don't. I do. I like it. This is a Tarte Tarteist Pro Eyelash Glue in clear. Oh gosh, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it. How's that? Okay, good, great. It's kind of pretty. It's like got a iridescent kind of color. It's got this fancy brush. I only use strip lashes. I do not use the individual lashes. I never really figured out how to use them, so I don't use them. Okay, so the best advice I can give anybody about your eyelash glue is let it dry before you put it on your eyelid, because it's gonna move around, it's gonna not sit the way that you want it to. Let it dry. It doesn't really matter which glue you use. It needs time to set. Okay, so I had to skip through a couple steps because this eye started watering really bad. I got a whole bunch of eyeliner in it, and so I had to do some damage control. Such is life. This stuff happens. Other than that, this is pretty much it. The lips that I am wearing are Kat Von D's Lolita. Pretty sure it is the second formula that she came out with. The eyelashes are on, the mascara is on, and that's it. That's all I have for you guys, and I hope that you'll like me enough to watch another one. But yeah, love you guys. Bye.